Just gotta hope that there's no strong gusts of wind. Should be good. Ugh, it's rough. Recording outside today. It's a big day. It's game day. I'm hoping I can get this done during halftime. If not, oh well. But today I'm continuing my Pokemon series, and I'm designing a Pokemon for the region that I have created. As soon as my laptop opens, we can get started. So, the Pokemon I'm going to be drawing today is Shinehawk in all of its evolutions. Shinehawk is the third stage of this Pokemon, and it is an extremely important it's an extremely important bird Pokemon to the region, which we will talk about in another video. But I want to get the design for this Shinehawk first, just because it's going to be the base for the next video. So it has 3 evolution lines. First one being Sharpie, and no, not P-I-E, P-Y, so it's not like the marker. Next is Sharpshine. And after that, it is the Shinehawk. So this is going to be a bird. It's going to be an electric flying type. I don't know. I mean, there's Emolga, you know. I think there might be a couple of other ones that are flying type and electric, but there's no birds that are electric flying type. I could be wrong, but I don't think that there are. So this would be the first one ever. It's a bird, and it's based off of the sharp-shinned hawk. Its final evolution is anyway, but we will get to that in a second. Now this hawk, it's very small. That's one of the characteristics of it, and I'm going to try to keep that characteristic with this Pokemon. So the description is, it is based on the sharp-shinned hawk. This dazzling orange and black bird is a flying electric type bird that is small even for stage 3 evolutions, but makes up for its small stature by being one of the fastest Pokemon in the world. It likes chasing after Emolga and Joltix, and loves foraging for berries. So yeah, and it's like I guess I should add, it's got a pretty happy personality. It's curious, and it likes to dance, you know. So let's get started. So I want the first evolution. There's cardinals everywhere around. Geez, I should talk about the region, shouldn't I? So the region that I'm making is based off of Appalachia, and there are a ton of cardinals in Appalachia, but cardinals don't really look like hawks, especially not sharp-shinned hawks. So I was thinking of maybe designing a bird that looks more like a red-breasted robin. So it'll be an American robin, because that just matches the look of a sharp-shinned hawk better. They both have red breasts and black feathers along their back, so they just kind of look the same. So first things first, I am going to draw a little circle that represents the body of the Pokemon. And then after that, I'm going to draw another circle for the head. Now for the tail, I'm thinking I want the tail to I want it to look aerodynamic. I want it to be like a bullet. So I'm going to sharpen out the tail like that. But at the same time, it's going to have this big old belly. That's just because that's what it looks like. You can't help it. It's still a baby. It's got some of that baby fat on it still. Of course, I'll have to Pokemonify the design, but that might take a little too long for this video. Right now I'm just you're getting to see me create the concept, and then I'm thinking after I have like all the concepts drawn, or not after I have all the concepts drawn, after I have all the drawings finished, I will make a video going over each one of them. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys like the early stages of the process of me making a new Pokemon. I just feel like it's interesting. It's an interesting thing to talk about and draw. And there's a little design motif that I want to add to each one of these birds, because I feel like that's something, you know, almost every Pokemon has. There's some sort of motif that stays with the Pokemon throughout all of its evolutions. I mean, you can see it with like Pikachu and Raichu. And I think I want it to be a lightning bolt, but I don't know where I'd want to put it. I don't know if I want to put it here on the breast. If I want to add it to the eyes, maybe? Because the robin has like this white circle around its eye. Does the sharp-shinned hawk have any circles around its eye? It doesn't look like it does. It's just got, wow, it's got some beautiful eyes. Wow. But I guess that means I'm not going to add it to the eyes. But I could add a little lightning bolt here across. Something like that. Or on the wing. See any. One interesting thing though is there's a little bit of red on the inside of their wing. So what if I did that? Had it on the inside. I'm liking that idea. So I can add just like a little sketch right here. But I can add this little design motif on the inside. Of bird. So it's like lightning cracking on the inside of its wings. And I can make that a stripe. And then it'll have, I guess, yellow stripes on the inside. And then as a part of the evolution, I can have that yellow get bigger and bigger and bigger. Just make it crack, and it can crack like all the way throughout the wings. So now what I'm going to look at, I need to figure out a bird that's in between a robin and a sharp-shinned hawk. I'm not sure where to go with this. Try to think of birds that are around here in the Appalachia region. It's kind of hard to think of them. Well, there's turkeys, but turkeys don't really fly. It says the Canada warbler. Ooh, I can get, yeah, and it has like a little fast design. It's a little small. There's that gust of wind hit right in the face. Are we still recorded? Yeah, we're doing all right. So there's a Canada warbler. What about this blue-headed? I can't even pronounce that. Kind of like that. These are small birds. I'm gonna go with this one. The Canada. I can't even say it. Warbler. Yeah, warbler. Canada warbler. I kind of like the way that its chest has those little marks on it, so that can be like cracks of lightning going down. And the sharp-shinned hawk also has an interesting feather pattern on its chest, so that lightning can expand. I like that idea. So we're just gonna make a bigger Canada warbler and try to make it look like a robin, I guess. So just like last time, we're gonna draw the body. And I'm gonna just write down some like personality traits for these guys. This one's gonna be helpless and needy. thinking this is gonna be like, it's just a face. It's kind of like Dartrix, where it's like he's got that little feather around his face. He's a little emo. So it's just a face. I guess none of them have that design, or that, not design, that those legs that I drew for this one. None of the birds I've looked at, all their legs just go straight into the body like that. So I guess he's got boots now. Let's do another thing with him. Let's add another motif, the tail feathers. And let's just make them bigger and bigger as the evolution continues. So this one's tail feathers, kind of like that big. I don't like the face. Neither one of the birds have a face like that. We're gonna keep that same sleek design. The wings out. Wind blew it over again. We're struggling out here, folks. That's the problem. All right. Cool. Okay. And that's looking more like a thunder bird. I don't like the eyes. I'm gonna have to do something about that. But let's draw a shine hawk. What do you guys say? I guess it's specifically an adult northern sharp-shinned hawk. Absolutely beautiful birds. They have amazing designs on the inside of their wings. It does match kind of what I'm going for. But this looks more like sound waves. It's really cool. Really cool looking bird. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of copy the same sort of body shape that I'm seeing with this one right here in the picture. And I'm going to make it more angular since it's a final evolution. It's got a huge breast. And the feathers, oh, I might just add that. There's feathers on this thing. It looks like they kind of, is it like envelope around? I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it's like, here's its breast feathers and here's its like wing feathers, and the breast feathers kind of flare out and cover the wing feathers a little bit. So I can make that kind of design. I can put that into it. So let's see. If you look at a sharp-shinned hawk, the white feathers there's kind of like a little gradient of white and orange, and the white feathers start at the mouth and then they taper outwards towards the rest of the breast. So maybe I can include it with the mouth. I think this bird looks a little more Pokemon-y, I guess. So that works too. Now I want to draw him. He's small. So we'll say he's about, what, 3 feet like that tall? Yeah. We'll say he's like 3 feet tall. He's shorter, it's like Halucha. And that 3 feet is going to come from the legs to the head. It's not going to count the tail feather. Now, let's draw the more of a hawky beak. And while this beautiful creature has extremely rounded feathers and whatnot, or features, I want to keep like a electric look. So I'm gonna go with something like that. Wings might be a little too long. Let's cut it short, like maybe here. Yeah, if the wing's that long, then that design doesn't look very realistic. It doesn't kind of tuck away like it did. Well, that did look magnificent. we're not really going for that kind of magnificent look. We're gonna have this thing. It's tucked in, you know. That's what gives it its speed. It's like a bullet. So now I want to go with the electricity design that I have been going with, and luckily the red feathers, they kind of keep going this way. So now I want to get that kind of, so where the breast feathers kind of go out. Keep that look going. So you're gonna see its breast feathers kind of like that too. Just another lightning bolt design to add to the Pokemon. It looks cool. And it comes from the beak. Forgot to taper it. Okay, so I'm liking that look. Now the color. This is all. I don't want to make it like black. I want it to be sort of like a just a grayish black, but I ain't got those colors at my disposal, so I guess black it is, right? Trying not to color too heavy around the drawing. Alright, so there you go. That's a concept design for the Shinehawk evolution. And my next video, it's not going to be as quick. It's not going to come out as quick as this one did, just naturally. But it will be of all the Pokemon that are new to the region, so or new to you. It'll be of all the ones I create. So thank you guys. Oh, here's what it looks like. There's a better view. Sorry, the wind was blowing. Kind of got knocked out of the good view. You get to see this pretty well. You didn't get to see that pretty well. All right, thanks for watching, guys.